What's up, family? It's the boy T Jones, and you are now tuned in to the Up&Coming show.
This is it. It's a hit. This is it, man. This is it.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get off of the LeBron topic because last podcast I talked about LeBron a lot. I want to talk about the 6'9" topic. Tekashi, that how you say his name? Tekashi. 6'9" and Chief Keef, because I need to look up how this beef started, bro. I don't even know where this came.
It just came out of nowhere, but like
apparently, what I thought happened is the fact that Chief Keef was in New York. Apparently, they said that Chief Keef got shot at.
no, that was
that was during.
Yeah, that was
during. That wasn't started.
No, that was during the beef.
I don't know how it started, but
my
it say like on TMZ right here, it say he under investigation in Chief Keef shooting.
Right.
But this is 6/18.
Yeah, that was doing it. So it been started.
Yeah, so I want to know how. I'm trying to figure out how this started and why you choose somebody from Chirac. Why you test somebody that's waking up every day actually using their gun? Like that's like you actually in the fire. Like you jump inside the fire. Like instead of him rubbing his hand across the fire, testing to see if it's hot, and like, okay, maybe I might do something. He was like, I don't care how hot it is, I'm just finna jump in there.
Test out myself.
Yeah, and see how hot I am. When we all know, them boys like Chief Keef, like all them, bro, they record prove and show like you don't want these problems, bro. Like we don't know what you do, 6'9". Just to be real, he could be what he talking about. Like we don't know. But from his image and what we see, we might think, like, you got rainbow hair, you know what I'm saying? You not about that, bro. You really not about that. So all really we could do is sit back and wonder, like, all I want to know is why you choose them. Because you feel like they the most gangster. Like, do we feel like they got the biggest street cred at that time? They just got into something.
What?
Chief Keef them just had,
I think Chief Keef
got
on
arrested
probation right now. I'm
gonna look it up. He got arrested for something, for a shooting.
I think Charlie got dropped though. I think.
Oh yeah.
They got beating up, robbing.
His producer. Yeah. Charlie dropped.
Complex. He said he beat up and robbed his ex-producer.
But they was saying.
So why would you even want them? I don't know, man.
But they was saying like the reason he doing this now because Fredo died. So you know, because they was saying he wouldn't deal this if Fredo was still alive.
Nah, because Fredo was the one that's like, y'all boys just chill, go back in the house. I'm finna Swiss cheese this man. Like, he out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the man a genius, bro.
Who?
6'9".
Yeah.
Like, the man a genius, bro. Like,
He a genius at the same time.
But he dumb. Yeah, he the smartest dumb person I've ever seen.
Cause
that trolling stuff, bro, it done got to a whole nother level to where people can really make buku money just doing stupid stuff, man.
Cause he talking about Chief Keef is all doing just raising his like views, publicity, all that. People like some people probably didn't even know him before he started. Now not everybody like watching him on his page and like that. His views going up, his followers going up, all that. Yeah, clout. That's all he worried about probably.
But where I'm from, and from what I know and unseen,
that old.
when you around gangsters and amongst gangsters, all that. Okay, when you beefing with somebody, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Not cool, but for him beefing with Chief Keef, that's fine. You went and get this man baby mama.
What's up, this Slim Danger? This Chief Keef baby mama. I'm out here in New York, and guess what? That nigga don't do shit for his fucking kid.
You know, Treyway here, man. If you don't know how to take care of your girl, niggas gonna take care of her for you.
So you walking around New York with this man baby mama. At that point, like I said, where I'm from, you out of here, cause you messing with not only his baby mama, but his kid, because you think his kids don't see that? Like, kids nowadays way far more advanced. So they can get on the phone and see their mama, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody can come tell them, hey man, you know your mama was in da-da-da-da-da, and your daddy beefing with da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And he come back to his daddy, who is Chief Keef, and tell him, you letting my mama with this da 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 da. How you think they make that? That put that man in a situation like, I don't want to do this to this man, or I wasn't planning on doing nothing right now. But then it's like he finna put that man in the corner to where it's like, I gotta put some money on your head. I gotta do something to you. Even if they beat this man up, but I think they past that now.
Yeah,
I only think they'll jump him and do it. They way past that now.
I feel like it passed that level when 6ix9ine shot at Chief. I think
He trying to kill me.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
I
not.
seen like, Lil Reese on Instagram. They was outside, like they was riding around in the car looking for her. They said, bro,
6ix9ine.
yeah. Lil Reese, he was
That's
like on
what I'm saying,
Instagram.
like,
He
them
had a
boys
hoodie
about
on,
that,
all
bro.
that on live with Chief Keef. He was like, Chief Keef was like, bro, he a clown, blah blah blah. Like he was running around with cops and stuff. Like, yeah, I seen that.
yeah, like, man, running around poison escorts, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, first of all, I want to know who be recording him. Like, who be holding the camera? Because it could be a police officer holding the camera. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on the video, you seen the video with him when he was like Treyway. He was saying Treyway and all that.
Yeah.
And the girl, she got her dog and she hit it on.
Oh, it's
Jit.
my Cuban.
Yeah.
I'm a dog. Fuck Chief Keef. Fuck Lil Reese. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck y'all niggas talking about, nigga. This fucking Treyway, nigga. I bet y'all niggas pull up to New Jersey now, nigga.
She hit it on Jit.
Yeah, as soon as she said the F Keef part, she got
She hit it on
got
Jit.
out his hand and walked off the camera.
She hit it on Jit. He up there rubbing the poodle with the little dog, the little chihuahua. Soon as she said something, she hit it on Jit. That's how you know, like,
She knows.
if your
she
girl,
knows
like,
he was messing up.
she know you, but it's not what you want. That kind of showed me, like, that kind of validated it for me, like, I don't really think you bought that, bro. Because if she was secure with him, she would have stayed in that video. She would have been like, he bought what he talking about. But for her to get up and slide like that, she know.
Soon the video posted, all the comments said,
What?
"Look how she slid."
What? She slid.
You know, like yeah. She don't want no part in this activity.
She slid.
She know what it.
And that's her being around Chief Keef them and being around him. And she basically just saying like, them boys valid. I don't been a part of this. I don't been around this. What you talking about? I ain't sure that you gonna be able to compete with what they doing. So I'm finna slide to let them know that I ain't stamping what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? But Chief Keef they've been getting the stuff since he got in the game. Like they always in something. Since he been in the game. And I feel like, bro, I just feel like he getting too much money to even be, bro. I wouldn't even be trying to be beefing with nobody, bro. No, 6ix9ine. That man getting buku money right now. All I be doing is shows. I wouldn't be trying to beef with him. I wouldn't have time to. But that's how he keep his money. That's the entertainment. Because I don't think people listen to his music, but I don't think they
listen. Like really,
I think they more in it for the entertainment and the music. Like the music come and they listen to it because of them following him on Instagram, seeing what he doing, and that, you know what I'm saying, that keep them interested in what's going on in his life and his, you know what I'm saying, what he doing. And I don't think the music is enough to keep them, you know, fans of him.
Cause I ain't never heard none of his music. Like people like saying, "Oh, go listen to this. Go listen to
That
this."
song, he got that. Nicky Young.
Oh, that's his song.
Yeah,
That's what really blew him up. That was like
That
one of his
song,
first songs that he dropped. Or that I heard.
I think that's the only song I know he did. And the only reason why I knew that is because of the Zeus and B. Lou they did a reaction to it, and I watched it, and I was like, this song kind of hard, but that's the only song I know of him that he did.
So that's probably why he chasing after Chief, because that's probably the only thing to keep him relevant.
But he can.
Yeah, he got some songs. Like I seen on Instagram, he posted like Billboard, something like I seen something like he got like 3 billion views on one of his videos. He got like a little poster for it, and it got like hung up on. I don't know. I seen it, like yeah, he getting clout from this stuff.
But the man just don't understand, bro. Messing with Keef, bro, you gotta. From now on, bro, he gotta be like, so what he's surrounding, bro. Like he can't go like the Chicago, Chirac. He can't.
Yeah, he live in Atlanta now. He don't live in. He probably got houses in Louisiana. Yeah, he moved to Atlanta. He probably got houses in Louisiana, but like I was saying, he need to move, man. Kodak need to get out, and he need to spread his wings to different places in the world. Cause Florida, man, we all know how Florida is.
Legit,
Laws and he getting a lot of money.
And he on like what 20, 21?
He getting a lot of money, and money come power, come cars, come things that the police officers can't obtain, and they feel like, oh, you riding around this and that, you probably got this and that, and we're gonna pull you over, see what it is, we're gonna raid your house, we're gonna get you off the streets. That's their motive, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just feel like Kodak need to change his surroundings. But back to 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, yeah, I pray for the man, and I hope the man be alright. I hope that they can stop it. I hope that they can, find a way to get some money together and keep it positive, because they young, and all the youth, the people that's doing good stuff that ain't in the streets, we need them, because ain't too many of us, you know what I'm saying, that's doing that can be role models for kids. But the way he going, he moving too fast.
I just feel like it's all like for publicity, like market. I just
It
feel like,
is.
cause like it just came up out of nowhere, like a distraction. Like it just came up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it is. It's meant for that. He doing all that, I think, to get clout, like Cub was saying, and also to make you more interested in what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's any publicity is good publicity. Like with Kanye with the Trump stuff and him doing all this. Kanye just dropped the album, so all that stuff leading up to that be for that, man. It don't matter what I do, if it's bad or good. If I got a million followers, even if I drop one song, just by me having all that going on and drama with my name, when they see my name, they gonna click that because of all the stuff that I've been doing. They just wanna, just because, you know what I'm saying? So all that stuff it be made for that, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if 6ix9ine like keep beef, like saying Chief Keef name and just drop an album like next week, something like that, a month later, or something like that. He probably might do that though, for real.
Yeah, he is. I believe
He's gonna make it worse for himself.
Nah, it's gonna be good on his end, cause he gonna get more money.
People gonna click it just cause, and what they gonna try to do is they gonna try to click it and listen to the song, see if he's saying anything about it.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna make them listen to it, like what he said about him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Chief Keef baby mama, she better watch her back too, cause don't think for 1 minute that he won't do nothing to her either. Like she might be telling this man all kind of stuff about that man business too. Like I don't know his relationship with her though. I don't know if they rocking like that, and she knows. But
they was saying he don't care about them like that, and they ain't their mom like that.
Chief Keef said he don't, like he posted on Instagram. They was like they don't care about no
thoughts.
Yeah, they was like he don't care about no thoughts. I was like, no. He's like, you spent 14 bands on the thought. That's crazy.
Cause Chief them gonna feel like she told him something, and then his homeboy gonna feel like, nah, but she gotta go, but you don't know what he told her. Like that's like that. Like yeah, shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like it don't make for good for her to be riding that man coattail, because he just using you for the moment. When you go broke or you need some money, and if that's your baby daddy, you got to play up under him. He the one with the bag. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't think all she was worrying about was embarrassing him, cause she claimed he don't take care of his kid. But she was just in like for the moment. Like she wasn't really thinking like long run.
She wasn't, because that wasn't smart anyway. Because if he wasn't taking care of his jit, he ain't just get famous. 6ix9ine just got famous, but Chief Keef been famous since I was in high school. So he ain't just get famous. So he been getting it bad. So if he wasn't taking care of his jit, you would have been came out with something. You know what I'm saying? That would have been came out years ago. Before this, you would have been saying he ain't taking care of his jit and been trying to get some money before then.
I just feel like 6ix9ine like coached her in the saying that during
Making
the
her
video, cause you can tell like when like she was on the mic talking, like she was like looking at somebody like like
I say next.
like what I say next, and then like he kind of know when like put his arm around her. So I just
Jit crazy, man. Jit wild, man.
I'll give it to him, Jit.
It's entertaining to me, but Jit wild, bro. Jit got some ball. Like for him to be able to just do that, and he be stepping his face being like Jit. Either he don't care about his life, or he just, you know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, anybody can notice this man from like a distance, bro. Like,
he got rainbow hair.
But anybody can notice you, bro. Bro, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if bro be walking down the street one day and they let Jit have it, bro, cause he be too out, like, unless he had, like they were saying, he had all the police and stuff with him. If he be by himself,
think he can get touched.
Like, bro, if you just by yourself and you know you be doing all this, you bold, bro. You just don't care about your
life. You
life.
still get touched with police or without police.
Yeah, they ain't gonna care about that.
They ain't gonna care about no police, bro. Not with them drones, how they be carrying. They gonna give it to him and the police.
Exactly, bro. Or a sniper or something like that.
They gonna get just some kind of way, man. Cause you got to live. He can't live up under a rock the rest of his life. And you in the industry, crazy.
And then he just said he going on tour.
Yeah, so y'all seen that on Instagram? Like, he posted.
He posted his dates and everything?
Yeah, he posted where he finna be. I was like, bro, you just did all that. What if they pull up to your show?
But I'm sure that them, like, before the tour, them cities and they police officers and departments, if he got it like that, they probably still know, like, when he come in town, as soon as he get off the plane, we guarding this man. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? They probably treating this man like Trump right now because they know.
But still, though, like, when he on the stage at his show, anybody could be in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, they gonna let him have it.
Yeah, anybody could be in the crowd.
Somebody gonna run up, anything. Because I know he ain't playing at, like, no big, like, Madison Square Garden arena. I know he got some shows and some hole in the walls or, like, some venues or some clubs. And, you know, money talk. They can pay you. Bro, I get $100 let me slide in my drum.
Cause you know, like, they, like, something like easy, like, pay like, security, like, $1,000. Like,
yeah. Man, that man bold, man. Yeah, we gonna get off him. We gonna talk about situation with the, serious situation that happened here with the dude with Jits. He killed the, 4 kids. The guy, I don't know his name. I'm gonna try to search it. Because you were telling me that he shot the police.
Yeah.
In
the woman said the girlfriend said him and her boyfriend got into a little dispute and they started. I guess he beat her up and then she ran to go get help. And she found the police and then they went back to the house. And then when the police officers tried to go in the house and see what's going on, he shot through the door with a 12 gauge, I think, with a 12 gauge, and it hit him in the eye. So now he on life support, critical condition.
So they said in Orlando. Okay, so this happened in Orlando, Florida. 1 man and 4 children were dead, according to CNN, at a standoff. So they was in the standoff for more than 20 hours. Now when I was home when I heard about it, and I had looked online because on Facebook everybody was saying R.I.P. to the kids. So I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So when I looked at the story, they were just saying about how he killed the kids and that. So I'm thinking that he just, killed the kid. I ain't know about no standoff or like none of that took place. But my people was telling me when I came home that it was like a big thing. Like it was media coverage and everything over there. So where about was it? It was close to like
I think it was over by Universal. Yeah.
So it was close to Universal. So it say officers entered their apartment around 9, and they found the kids dead, gunshot wounds in 2 bedrooms, which is crazy. I don't know. For one, it's cowardly for you to even for you to take kids like that's like the people going in schools and shooting kids in schools. When it comes to the conversation like that, I'm gonna start off with that, and then we're gonna get back and tie it together. When you think about a school, you don't think about nothing tragic like that happening at a school with kids. So those type of people that's doing them crimes know that. Like I was telling one of my friends at work, to do a mass killing at a school is cowardly because you know that nobody in that school is armed like that. Now you may have some resistance because they have 1 or 2 officers on campus that be guarding the schools. But even at that, if you ambush them with an AK, you can kill both of them and still get in this. You know what I'm saying? So
they don't be strapped like that. They have like a 9, something like that.
And they know that. Yeah. And that's why they targeting schools, because they know that if I go to the school, there's not going to be anything that's going to resist me getting in this school. You know what I'm saying? That's why they doing that, I feel. And I feel like they need to start making or get a committee. They need to basically. I feel like they should train people. I feel like they should have trained staff for situations like that. I feel like if you can put all this money into military and you can put all this money into securing, like we guard the Trump Tower with all this money from taxpayers to guard him and do all this at the Trump Tower. We can, all that money that we be paying, we can fund that and get somebody in them schools that can protect that. Because if those type of people find out, okay, now they got people in the school that got ARs, they got people in the school that got this and that, and any type of situation like that happen, they firing at will. That'll cease. That won't happen no more. But because of the fact of, even like in going to the movie theater, you wouldn't think that everybody in the movie theater got guns. That's why they running any place like that with a lot of people that's in a close-knit area that's like in a comfortable environment is where it's happening. So I feel like for them to try to even take the guns off the street, like with people not giving them the right to have their own guns, is not good. Because what if somebody busts in your house at 11 o'clock at night and they don't take your guns? You can't have no guns, but we know all these guns on the street. How can I protect my family? You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to kids like this dude, you in the house with 4 children, and I'm pretty sure he knew that he was gonna take his life that day. I'm sure he probably woke up with that on his mind. He knew he was gonna take his life.
He was what is it called, schizophrenic or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute you calm, next minute you like flip.
Like on that movie when that dude had all them personalities.
Split. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, the mama. If you you dating this dude, you know how he is. I'm sure this is not the first time him and her get into it. There's no way she should have had them kids around this dude. Anyway.
No, I think 2 of them was hers and 2 of them was his. So yeah.
And that's another thing too. He killed another person's kids. They're not even your kids. You killed all the kids, including yours and your, like. That's just crazy, man. That whole situation is nuts. For him to even. But what I want to know is, where did she go?
To get help.
So she ran without the kids?
Yeah, she left without the kids. I don't know why. I don't know what made her leave without them. But at the same time, though, I was thinking like he probably like told the kid don't move, or like he probably had the gun right there like at the same time. So she tried to run. I don't know.
So she should at least like fought back. Or
I would have lost my life trying to get him out of there rather than leave him. Because now you got to live with that. You know what I'm saying?
You could have stopped it.
Yeah. Either I'm fighting him to try to get the gun, and while they run away, I'm telling them to go.
Because I pretty know it's a small apartment. I pretty know she know where them guns was at.
He had more than one? Or
yeah,
he had one that.
I believe they said he had 2 handguns. It should be in the arc. I think 2 handguns and 2 assault rifles and a shotgun. It was something like that. But he had more than one gun.
It say Lindsay inherited the guns. 2 rifles, 2 shotguns, and a handgun from his father.
Yeah.
It say he shot at officers when they arrived, hitting one. At least one officer returned fire. Police said girlfriend made the initial call after she had left the apartment. So she left the apartment and called the police.
Yeah.
But even at that, now you out of the apartment, you can't get back in the apartment because if she probably came back up there, he would have shot her. So you leave the apartment, the kids still in the apartment. So now everybody at the apartment, just him and the kids in the apartment. He killed. When did he supposedly kill the kid? Did he?
They wasn't clear that they was like.
They don't know when they died.
Yeah, cause when they was on the phone here, like negotiating with him, they saying they didn't hear no movement and like no kill like that. So they was thinking
he killed him.
He killed him when the mama left the house.
Right.
Yeah, cause
ain't nobody hear no gunshot because they in an apartment, so they got neighbors. The neighbors they probably don't identify when they heard gunshots.
They had made all the neighbors go to Waffle House right there.
Oh, so they got everybody out of there.
Yeah, they evacuated the apartments. Like what they was, so they evacuated all around.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That situation. That's why I say like not everybody had their guns for bad. And if you got a licensed firearm and you doing right with your gun, I feel like you need people like that in society. Because if I'm in the mall, I'm in the movies, and people gonna test their luck and try something like that. If you got a gun and you can be able to defend everybody and kill him and sacrifice 40 and 50 lives, that's what need to take place. Cause them people before they do the mass shootings, they don't be valuing their life. They know they either want to get shit killed from the police or they gonna kill themselves. So I feel like they don't really be caring about living or dying. That's why they taking everybody else's life. Cause they don't really, at that point, they don't really be caring about their own. So they don't care about your life.
Cause school, bro, supposed to be like for learning, bro, like a safe zone, bro. Like when you drop your kid off in the morning, you don't think about at 12 o'clock they all gonna be dead. You don't think about stuff like that, bro.
Yeah. And now that's what I'm saying. Like now, it's becoming it's being done way more than it's ever been done in my lifetime. I ain't never been experienced too many school shootings in my lifetime as now. Because it's gotten crazy.
Because all the elementary school, like middle school, you ain't never heard nothing like that. But when the first time it happened, somebody else feel like, oh, I can do that too. Yeah.
And now I feel like it's a recurring thing because they feel like ain't nothing being done by the government. Okay, you put one little officer in the front of the schools in the daytime, but that ain't gonna stop nothing. They feel like, okay, they playing with it. They ain't even taking it serious. To the fact that they not guarding these kids like they should be. And I feel like that's something that everybody need to band together and change. Like they need to make something happen for that, man. Cause them kids is the future. That's another way of genocide. Like they let me keep that. Like I feel like it's basically like letting them die. Like once that first the Sandy Hook shooting happened, every school in America should have had something done then. At that point, it should have been money taken them taxpayers out instead of making all these prisons and stuff like that. We should be funding that money into stuff like that, protecting the kids, because they ain't even begun to live their life yet. They just starting to get old enough to learn and doing this stuff like that. And them the next presidents and doctors that's gonna be taking care of us when we get older. And if they all be gone and they kill all of them, we ain't gonna have nobody to take care of us when we get older. You know what I'm saying? So it's really affecting not only their generation but our generation as well. Cause who we gonna lean on? You know what I'm saying? When I'm 70, 80 years old, Lord willing, if I live that long, I'm gonna need somebody that's good at their profession to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? If they all gone and it's just my generation, last generation, we just gonna die off. And another topic too, when it comes to police and us being black males and dealing with the situations and stuff that we deal with, as far as being stereotyped, like for our look, like if you black, you got goals, you got dreads. You know what I'm saying? You drive this type of car. Stereotyping, I feel like, is dated in everybody's eyes, because if you think about it, all these mass shootings, everyone that's went up in a school and killed multiple kids. If you think about it, do you say that selling a drug, or which drug can kill people as well, but the magnitude of that crime outweighs any crime that we could possibly do on the streets, as far as not like selling crack or anything like that, but a weed charge or anything that's minute like that. Well, it's not minute, but you know what I mean. Them type of crimes, killing kids and doing all that, it outweighs that. I feel like we all can agree on that. I feel like the people can agree on that. Everybody that's doing those type of crimes, I don't know one that I can point out that look like me. Like who can you reference to them? Who can you reference that done did a crime like that that can justify you like singling me out in the crowd and saying, oh, that's the bad guy? You know what I'm saying? Because if we go up here and we post all these pictures of everybody that done did a school shooting, they don't look like me. Can't none of them, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, okay, this dude did this dude did this dude did that, and they all look like you. So that's why I'm treating you like this, because of this record. Everybody that did that look like you know what I'm saying? They resemble more so like a Justin Bieber. They resemble them type of kids rather than me. They don't look like me. So your prejudice and how you feel about how I look is wrong. It's false. You should be looking at the people that's walking behind you while you beating me up or trying, you know what I'm saying? Them the people that's really doing something that's harming you. Cause you could be, if you was a police officer, you would feel bad if you was pulling somebody over because they had gold and dreads, and then you, unbeknownst, was in the area when a dude was walking around with an AR, a little white kid walking around with an AR. He go to the school and he shoot up school, and your son go to that school. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, now you gotta step back and look like, okay, it's getting kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to point out that the fact of we got to learn how to that's got to change, man. It's gotta change because it don't make sense. It's not making sense to why we ain't started doing something about the schools, and it's not making sense of why society hasn't changed that prejudice and discrimination and all that. Because them kids don't, like I said, they don't look like me. They don't look like my brothers. They don't look like my family, my cousins. None of them look like me. So the problem don't stem with us.
And I think it was on Instagram. They was saying like how black folks can get like caught with like drugs or any substance like that and get like 30, 20 years, 40 years. But then a white kid or white person can shoot up a school, and then y'all try to make it seem like they crazy or something like that. Like
justified.
Yeah, justified. Yeah. And they don't get no time or they get eligible for parole. Like, what's the kid who I think he shot up with school, and then they had taken the Burger King or something like that. No, that was a movie theater. They had taken the Burger King or something like that. The white boy.
Was it the most recent one when he shot at the high school?
I think it was like
Dylan Roof.
Yeah, they took the Burger King or something like that.
Cops brought Dylan Roof, Burger King, hours after Charleston. That's the Charleston shooting.
Yeah.
What?
Took him to Burger King, bro. After he shot multiple, like, shit crazy.
He gunned down 9 people in the black church in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And 21, he was apprehended by the police on Thursday. He was arrested. But they say there's something about they took him to Burger King or brought him Burger King. That's outlandish. That's crazy, bro.
The man just killed 9 people, or shot 9 people, bro. Took him to Burger King.
I ain't know that.
Yo,
that's crazy. Cause that basically, if somebody that was planning on doing something like that see that, that's basically like, okay, if you brought him Burger King, that means that his actions was like, that's like basically high-fiving this man for that.
And then somebody that's gonna like somebody gonna see that and be like, oh, since he did it
and he got rewarded.
I wonder what like if I do it, I'm gonna get took like McDonald's or something like that.
Nah, they ain't taking us nowhere. You know what they gonna do to us.
Exactly.
We might not even make it to jail. We might be gone. But yeah, it's that's crazy, man. I didn't know that. That right there, that put an exclamation point on it. That's crazy.
Took him to Burger King, bro. And he ain't have no handcuffs. All he had was a bulletproof vest on. He ain't had no handcuffs. He wasn't beaten or nothing like that.
That's crazy.
Watch they try to be like, oh, he crazy or something like that, or his parents was abusing him or something like that, or he ain't had no father figure, mother figure in his life. They gonna try to like blame blame
put
something.
The story on. They gonna try to. They do that. They build what is it I'm trying to say? They build a justifiable like resistance in them trying to get the death penalty or something like that. They basically build stories as to something that made them do it. Like they crazy or they insane or their parents did this to this.
What's the recent one? The recent school shooting, the boy, recent one. I forgot his name, bro. They had tried to make it seem like his father was abusing him or something like that.
Texas shooting?
Yeah.
They said bro made a he recorded himself.
Yeah, he recorded himself before he did it on Facebook.
Yeah, he recorded himself before he did it, and then they posted it.
Yeah, bro, I don't know why they post that though on social media, bro. So the parents can be remembered of why their child did or something like that. I don't know why they did that, bro. Like that's I feel like that's disrespectful. Like
Demetrius, whatever. He the one who did the shooting in Texas. Again, that's why I say, for all this stuff to be done took place, man, something should have been done.
And when and the most important question is where they getting these guns from? Like, assault rifles at that, bro. That's crazy.
And they getting them from their parents. Sandy Hook, the
first
big
one?
school shooting was in 2012.
What, 7 years ago? The first one?
It was Sandy Hook shooting occurred in Newton, Connecticut on this day, 2012, at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newton, Connecticut. Adam was his name. He killed 20 first graders and 6 school employees before turning a gun on himself. And the last school shooting that we just talked about in Texas happened this year, May 18th. That's 6 years.
Is it going on?
It's 6 years difference from that to this. And that was, he shouldn't have been able to do this.
And they was saying like, you know, once it happened, like it be the key topic for like a week or two, and then something else like it just die down, like like they don't do nothing about it, like it just like fade away. But like the parents, they'll never forget about that, like what happened to their kids.
It's their child.
Yeah, but
it should be a bigger topic. It should be a bigger topic. They should be talking about that all the time. Cause these kids we talking about, we ain't talking about these like lives. These are smart. These are kids. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why is it such a like not an important topic to them? Like it'll be important, like you say, for a week or so. They'll have memorials and everything. Then they back on the fact of Donald Trump shaking hands with Kim. Well, he wasn't the president back then, but if something like that was to happen nowadays, that's what happened. They go right back to the foolishness.
Or Trump shoot missiles at North Korea.
Like that's not of importance.
Irrelevant topic compared to them kids losing their life over the simple fact, like a kid. What are some of the reasons the kids say they shoot at schools for? Cause they depressed or sad or something like that.
Yeah. And the dude that supposedly did the Sandy Hook, my mom, I was talking to her one day about it. She said, I don't know. She said that his situation was the fact of his mom spent more time at the school than with him, and that's why he targeted the school because.
She worked there?
She worked there.
Oh.
And I think he killed his mama. He felt like she was showing more love to the kids than she showed love to him, and that's what made him target that school.
Happy New Year's for you new niggas. You know I had to play with this. The untouchable empire we are. Double R I am. Yeah.
Honey.
Check. I just wanna know your mindset. Here staring at your fine ex. Damn, this where you put your time at. Unappreciated like that Timex. Let me rewind that. G shit.